Hey, what's up? Okay, number one, I'm already vibing with the mustache and like beard combo. I feel like the beard is too overemphasized over the mustache, and the mustache is practically non-existent. I feel like that's not a combo I like. Also, I kind of wish I had a fade on the side, so that will be looked into, see how what I can get done. But that's not the point of today's video. The point of today's video is teams, Sutherland, improvement. So right now I'm in Nigeria, right? That's been said and done. But also at the same time, we have an event going on in Sutherland. It's our spring 4 month sense. It's really just a time for people to come, dance, eat good food that we pay for, and spend almost all our budget on, and just have fun. And it's been something we've been planning for at least, I think, the past month or so. Right? It's really cool how we did a quick turnover with that. But what's interesting is that I'm not there to really help plan. I'm there on the side, like if there's something that I can get done, or like good advice on, like, hey, if you need batteries, go check here, blah blah blah. But I'm not there to actually like, help plan anything. I think what I really like about this situation is one, they actually like the team is competent enough, like to like I even need to be there, right? I think that there's the way I look at it is I think that's a sign of a good team. A team that like if I'm not there, right? I think maybe this sounds very egotistical, but if I'm not there, they can still function. I think that's really awesome because I think at the start of the year, I think it'll be a bit more dysfunctional. Just because everyone's still getting to know each other and everyone's still getting used to their roles. But like now, it's like such a solid team that's like we're pretty much able to adapt to anything that comes our way for the most part. I just really love that. I remember I had a thought about that some end number of months, years ago. I don't know if it was about parents, about teams and leadership, but I was like, a team or maybe a child should be able, like, as a leader, you want your team to be able to operate without you, right? And I think that's something I'm seeing now, and I think that's really awesome just to see how they're flowing. And maybe like the reason I feel weird saying this, I feel like maybe I'm overemphasizing my role as being a president, because I feel like I already talked about this in a couple episodes ago, but I feel like it's growing to a leader. It's not or president, I guess. It's not really about like going into like the weeds of everything. It's more so directing the vision, steering the ship into what direction we go, right? And that's how we operate. And it's really awesome to getting the job done. I really hope the event goes well. It's about to start soon. I'm gonna help with some promotional stuff last minute because it's easier there. I'm just really happy. Another thing I'm really happy about is this situation right now of being in Nigeria. It's not a spring break for me. I'm still in school. I want to say it has the vibe for spring break, but I feel like just in case I ever have to like to talk to a professor about why something wasn't done, I don't want to point to this video like, yo, you said it was a spring break for you. That means you could have done stuff. So it's not that situation, but I do think it's nice because over my actual spring break, it was fun, but it was also very busy. There was a couple of days of relaxation. There was a NESB conference, which was amazing. But it was also that NESB conference was like you wake up at 6 and then you finish at like 10:30, and I slept at 2 a.m. So like that was just a whole hectic thing. So not actually having the time to like relax, abstract from situations, and look at them in a different way has been really, really awesome. Also, the cinema room is just chef's kiss, I guess. Like I don't know. I have to record a video of it. It's so nice because I just take my laptop, I put on the YouTube video, and it's just like I get my work done. And yeah. And then just for I'll put a couple of updates for what's going to be the vision or the direction we're going in the next couple of episodes. There's a big announcement I want to make. I just been a bit lackluster. Not lackluster. I've been a bit it's a lackadaisical. No, I've been procrastinating on that. And I'm going to do the big announcement on that. I'm also going to try and do some more AI talk stuff. I feel like I haven't done a lot. And there's been some cool advancements with ChatGPT 4.0 image generation and Gemini's 2.5 model. So it's really cool. Also, I never talked about Claude's 3.7 thing. I'm really good at code. But Gemini's 2.5, I actually think so far, from the code that I've done, first thing I had like a free trial, so I was able to use it immediately. And it was really good for what I used it for. So I really do want to go into it. I don't think I used Claude 3.7. I honestly think when it comes to AIS, I think I said this a couple years ago, or maybe like 2 years ago or whatever. I think Google is the best, is in the best position to like be the biggest dominator with it. And right now, that seems to be the case. The only thing that they don't have right now is that they're not the main AI guy, right? Right now, the main AI guy is OpenAI, ChatGPT. Like, that's just known. If you're on the AI space, you're not really thinking about like, oh, Gemini or Claude. You're not thinking about all these other models. Maybe you heard about DeepSeek through a lot of the memes and like, oh, new Chinese AI. Dominating the American space or whatever. I really think it was where it wasn't like marketed as like a open source AI. It was more so, I guess not fully open source, but it was marketed as like an open source or like cheaper free AI. It's more like Chinese AI was the biggest thing about it. That's a talk for another day. But yeah, I won't go more to the AI space right now. I think what I'm really trying to do is trying to see first. I want to understand what I'm looking at. I want to like try to understand the fundamentals of AI, and then from there I can see where are people not looking at that they should be looking at. I want to try maybe pivoting myself towards that direction, but also knowing me, I'm just going to do the direction I find most interesting and go from there. So hopefully that's the direction where a lot of people are looking at, because that's the probably the most space for growth and just being a pioneer of sorts. I'm not going to go into this thing I'm going to talk about now. I'm going to look in the video, listen to this really great AI podcast about AI and just this AI development this year. So I think it's really good to watch. And it's so interesting because I feel like once you like get to, when you're all just looking at these big companies and their press releases and you see like what people are actually saying, like who are advanced in the field, you get to hear about so many stuff that aren't mainstream or in like the public media, like CNBC or CNN, Fox News, or wherever is covering. It's really cool because I remember I was watching this podcast episode. I was like, oh dang, I have never heard of that. And then knowing just how these stuff go, that's probably gonna be a big thing. Maybe like 6 months, a year or so. Everyone's gonna be like, oh dang, it's gonna become like a buzzword of sorts, similar to like RAG or agents. I remember like that's. I don't know if RAG became a buzzword. I don't know how many people use like that's the retrieval augmented generation stuff, but it's just really interesting. So I joined their newsletter. I joined their Discord. It's a small community which I really like, and I just want to continue growing that path and see if I can pick up from being in those spaces. But besides that, I have nothing else to say. So have a great day.